What up?
I assume it's broadcasting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Dude, I cracked my rib this week.
No, what?
Yeah. Oh, there's Jimmy. Jimmy. Yeah, I was working at that remodel, and I fell through a hole in the floor, dude. Onto my side. Like I hit on my elbow, so my shoulder's a little jacked up too, and then I right on my rib, dude. Yeah. You're muted, I think, Jimmy.
All right, I'll move my microphone a bit. That take your breath away or what? I can imagine. Knock the wind out of you a little bit.
Dude, it hurt. What really stinks is that's the side I sleep on. So, like, it's been some restless nights. That happened on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much you just gotta let that sucker heal. That's about it.
Yeah, I didn't go to the doctor.
How long did you just lay there, just like?
A good 5 minutes. I was just like, basically so when I fell, like my one leg went down in the floor, the other leg was on top, and then I fell over. And when I fell over, like that's what I hit was the floor with my side in the hole, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, guy your size, we shouldn't be doing the splits, Eric. You shouldn't be doing the splits.
Dude.
Yeah.
It's not a good scene for sure. Hey, Trash Cat says, I'm being Tim today, running errands while I listen. Timothy Doyle, good to see you. Eric, that's really hitting the floor. Yeah, for sure. Joe Deals, what's going on, buddy? And Kristen in the house. Good to see you, Kristen.
You need to switch out the light bulb. It's too bright.
Rough times. I'm in here listing my commons fines.
Nice.
Stuff that you found on there or stuff that you're putting on there?
Yeah, stuff I bought from Kevin.
Oh,
that one slipped through.
Oops.
Yeah, this is a huge bolo, guys. If you see Rage, this book right here, Rage, Stephen King, that one's worth some money. This one's worth a little bit.
News.
Yeah, Kevin's selling that thing. He's like, man, I should have looked this up. The last one sold for $219.
What?
Yeah. Trash Cat, you been looking for that? You been looking for this particular book, or are you looking for Rage? Just sold a shirt from one of Cernochs auctions this morning.
What shirt was that, Colby?
May go up more is what Brandon says, because King said he don't want Rage printed anymore.
She said Rage for her collection.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, this is the 1985 copy. Hardcover.
The Jeff Swindle Sprinter car decal.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's a good, yeah, that's a, I always say, that's the new NASCAR stuff, you know?
I've honestly never read a Stephen King book. I've watched a few movies, but I've never read the book.
I don't know if I've ever read a book in general. Pretty sure about that.
Hey, I can tell you which one I wouldn't be reading. That guy.
Yeah.
Which one? Hold on.
Just the.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I think they named this one correctly. The stand. Like you can stand this book up, it'll hold it, stand up against anything.
I read The Stand a long time ago. Cujo, Pet Cemetery, It. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I've watched all three of those movies, but not read the book.
Six.
Guess I should list.
Hey, Donna. Good to see you.
You should list, Jimmy.
Yeah, I just got done taking pictures. I guess I should list that stuff.
Yeah, maybe so.
I found these. Yeah, I had a really good Facebook buy, but I didn't make the buy. My son went and got them for me while I was in Nashville. Well, not Nashville. I was in Virginia, and I just got done testing these suckers, and they all work.
Oh yeah, what you got?
I left them over on the table. Probably gonna buy batteries for them and then list them as fresh new batteries in them all. $10 for all these.
Oh, Tamagotchis.
Yeah, the good ones. Look at that
Yeah.
one. And then this one. These are the connections. Tamagotchi connections. And then there's this
I
one.
remember my kids had those.
Are they like where you can like pair them together and stuff, or what?
I don't know. I don't know if that's how they work. I mean,
Kobe said I'll give you $12 right now.
I'm looking at comps on these, and I paid $10 for all four.
Yeah.
Holy smokes, man! And I told my son there was like 20 minutes, and I was like, "You gotta go. Like, take $10 and go get them." Like,
Got it. Yeah.
the lady already said, "Come get them." And I was like, "You gotta go now," because I know. Well, I think I got lucky because she had it listed as toys, and she had like all these different pictures of different toys, and then she just wrote the price in the picture. So they weren't listed as individually. So I always search toys every day, all day. And so, yeah, when I saw them, I was like, go grab them. I mean,
Yeah, that's a good.
Prices are crazy on these. And so I didn't test if they connect them, but I only have one battery to test them. I got the one battery. I got to order more battery. So I tested them all with that one battery. And they all powered on. They all said, reset or whatever. I didn't reset them or anything. So hopefully I'm going to sell them as powers on and all that and see what happens. That was pretty crazy though when those popped up. Oh yeah, see they got the I bet you could push the button. Maybe you can see like on a remote, like if you put your camera on there, you know how you can usually see the little light?
Yeah.
I can see in there. I bet you if I do that, I can see if that works too.
Hey, Diane Matthews, good to see you. Flipping from the trailer. Thanks for being here. Timothy says, after Pet Cemetery, I will not bury a pet in my backyard. Dude, I have a Pet Cemetery story for you.
Uh-oh.
So when I first watched Pet Cemetery the very first time, we lived across the highway. Like, it's like the main highway from my friend. And so we were over at his house watching the movie, like a bunch of us over there. Well, to walk home, our house was kind of like cat a corner. And then we lived out kind of in the middle of a big open space, but we had massive bushes like between us and the highway. So you couldn't really see our house from the highway. And when you went into the drive-through, like that was driveway, that's the only opening. And it's probably a good, I would say 100 yards from the road to the house. So I'd watch that movie and it's late at night, dude. And I'm walking across the road and got across the highway and out of the bushes, black cat. comes out of the bushes, dude. I
Yeah.
was gone. I was just like, nope,
Like,
not today. Oh man. Yeah, that and we used to have a little kid at church, man. That little kid looked just like that kid off that movie. And talked like him, dude. Like, I'm coming to play with you. Like he just like the kid, dude. I'm like, yeah, nah.
Look at this one right here, man. See that one right there?
yeah.
Look at this sold comp on, what's the date? April 28th. Can you see that? Gosh darn it.
You was in there working. What?
Wait, is that a
289? Is that they say 289?
That's a sold comp from, it's that exact one right there. I don't know. I don't know if the version makes the price worth more. Version 4.5, maybe it has some upgrade. I don't know. But yeah, that's crazy, right? Yeah, I mean these things regularly 244.
You're about to be a Tamagotchi expert now.
224. Kind of crazy that's why I was like, go get those suckers. Maybe that version has something to do with it. But
how do you know? How would you know?
I have no idea. Maybe they're like they've been keeping that pet alive forever and they're upgraded or whatever. I don't know. I never had a Tamagotchi. Anybody know what the version means? Let me know. Because every title does have versions.
There's nothing on the back or anything like that?
It has the year. Bandai, 2004. Didn't say anything about a version that I see.
Well, when it pops.
Bandai Wiz 2004.
I wonder if when you put the battery in it pops on and it resets it, if you can tell which version it is.
It did not. It just had a little egg bouncing there, and that's it. And then I pushed the button and it said, maybe I need to go further, and it said either reset or like continue or something.
That's what I was gonna say. It might be something like in that.
Right, you're right. Let me see if I can see it. Let me open one up and see if there's a picture of it showing like the version or something.
Right.
Like you said, I'm gonna try to become a Tamagotchi expert.
We become experts every week in something else. When you're a reseller, you become an expert in something. I used to joke around. Oh, today I'm a router bit expert, or today I'm a polo shirt expert. Every day, if you're a reseller, you end up being an expert in something.
That's correct, Leroy.
Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Jimmy.
Morning.
Morning, Leroy.
Anything on the screen? It just says hungry. Feed me.
Feed me.
What'd I kill? I killed something. LaDonna, I'm sorry. What am I going to do? That light is so bright. Oh, dang. I'm turning it off.
Why are you living under these bright lights, Jimmy?
So I had to turn it off so I could see the Tamagotchis. I couldn't see what I was doing.
I do have something to work on too. I finished. Look at that. I've got some. I came across. Did I talk about it? Maybe I didn't. No, I think I got this after last week's show. Let me go grab a box.
You know what? I'm gonna ask Chad GPT that, Timothy.
You're gonna ask Chad. See what
Chad.
he's got to say.
It sounded like you said Chad, didn't it, Eric?
That's what his name is. Chad. Chad GPT.
Chad.
That's Chad.
Chat GPT. Hey, Eric, you'll enjoy this. I'm the solder man, right? Look what I
Yeah.
found. Look what I found when I went to my big pick.
Ooh, nice.
5-pound roll of solder.
Jeez, bro.
That will not be going to lots.
Version 4 added job seeking for your Tamagotchi.
Wow. Check the shell design. Check Tamagotchi fan pages.
Yeah, my daughters have them Tamagotchis. They play them pretty religiously.
Some show version at boot up. Button layout and features. Each version has a different interface. 3 buttons. ABC is standard. Infrared port on the top. Common in version 2 through 5. So that's why they have a picture of the health meter. So I got to go in there and find the health meter so I can show that it doesn't have all that little stuff. Man, I didn't want to do all that, but I'm gonna. Yeah, my Google does too, but I'm trying to learn this Chad GPT since everybody uses Chad.
All right. Look, I got a big old box here. One box. Oh, sheesh. You know what this box is filled with?
Oh, Chad said add a photo, and I can help identify it directly.
Check this out. Box full of sealed VHS.
What?
Yeah.
$5?
You know the game.
2, 3, or 5?
What?
$2 day, $3 day, or $5 day?
Your Tamagotchi is a version 4, also known as Tamagotchi. Tell me. All right. Thank you, Chad. Sorry, guys. I'll mute. So,
Oh, that's the job seeker one. You can have a job.
Yeah, but it doesn't say like 4 point whatever. It's not all the help I need.
And it's a bunch of like guy, kind of your guy movies, like Gladiator.
Oh yeah.
Get Shorty, Independence Day, all of it's sealed.
I think Independence Day was the first DVD we owned.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when the DVDs first came out, like Independence Day, I'm pretty sure I got one.
Yeah.
This is the Yellow Ball Antenna exclusive. In case you want one.
What?
That's what it says.
Yellow Ball exclusive, dude.
All right, I'll stop. You guys don't have to become Tamagotchi experts with me.
Do you have any Die Hard movies or Home Alone 2 is what Brandon 540 is looking for.
Die Hard or Home Alone 2?
Oh, man.
I used to Uber Eats last night, Kelly. Dude, it's dangerous, man. Used to Uber Eats didn't deliver much out here to where I live. But man, now my favorite Mexican restaurant.
Now they do.
Oh, dude, my favorite Mexican restaurant with the tableside guacamole comes right to the house. Dangerous, bro.
Here, I got another box filled. I got over 100. I counted. It was 111 sealed VHSs.
Mm.
Is that good?
I don't know.
I was thinking of. Here, let me go grab the other box. I'm gonna do something.
I mean, I've had good and bad experiences with sealed VHSs, so I don't want to lie to you and say it's 100% good. Like I sold the Goofy Movie 2 sealed in the clamshell like 2 weeks ago for like $80.
Really?
Yeah, sealed. But then I've had movies that I thought were good that I couldn't even give away. Actually, I did give away. I gave them to Kevin.
Well, I'm looking for one to pass.
What makes
I don't
this
have
thing different?
What I was thinking of, Jimmy. This all right. So maybe here's the thing. Here, $12.
Offering everybody $12 today. He is an opportunist.
Well, what I'm thinking of putting them in lots
Yeah,
of like 30 movies or something like that, 25 movies or something like that.
you can do genres like you try. Well, you said they're mostly the same kind of genre, anyways, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Bolo Cars VHS. Yeah, I know
Yeah,
about
I'm
that.
always looking for that. Every time I come across Disney movies, I look through for that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they look like they're not. They look like they're not like the older VHS. Like they're more modern VHS, if you will. Like some more like for Gladiator to be on VHS actually surprises.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there are
Like
some.
that was literally the tail end of VHS when
That's what I was thinking too with this. Because you had like, because I got like Fight Club and
good movie though, man.
Friday After Next, Dumb and Dumber. So they're all like,
Yeah, the
they're all
tail
like,
end of the VHS era.
yeah.
But they're sealed, so I mean, yeah, and they look like they're in really good shape too.
Yeah, they're all. Yeah, I mean, look. Let's see. It's all. It's like, yeah, I was gonna say like.
Look it up, Kristen. I mean, Cars VHS is worth a lot of money, new or used. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like I don't know. I don't know. There's something like it was like the last VHS they made or something like that. Disney made or something like that. Something along those lines.
Yeah, I think it's one of the last ones for sure.
Yep.
I have an ET I have an ET that's sealed. It's the remake, but I still have an ET. That's the best one I ever got.
Do you still have that? You said you still have it.
Yeah, it's at the
Are you
house.
selling it or are you keeping it for your collection?
I don't have a collection.
Okay,
My collection's in my bank account
gotcha.
or on the shelf with Eric's saw.
The best VHS I ever found, I found it for a dime.
I was waiting for you to look over, Eric.
I found the original Halloween movie on the Media VHS, and I think I sold that. And it was the condition was not great. Like the box had wear, but I still got over $200 for that movie.
Why, Jimmy? You interested in it?
No, I was just curious. Like I mean, I would definitely put it up on my shelf somewhere because that's my the stuff I look for that era.
Message
I know
me.
someone else that would probably be interested in it.
Well,
I mean, you know him too.
if you message me, we'll figure something out. I want to double what I got into it.
Colby will offer you $12 for it.
$12. No, I can't do 12. Close, almost there, just not 12.
Man, imagine going back to when those video stores were open.
Right?
But I mean, I'd be straight up to the video game section. I wouldn't go anywhere else but the video game section. Like the carrying case for the like Nintendo and stuff. Those carrying cases are worth money.
Yeah. Dude, I remember we would go to Video Vision. Okay, this is before,
Yes.
and we would rent the PlayStation, and it was like $20 for a week for just the PlayStation,
You have to get
and then the
games.
games were like $3 or $4 a week to rent. So my dad would take us there, because
Man,
he wouldn't buy us a new PlayStation, but he would let us rent it and everything.
Same thing. In the day I did Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo. But we used to walk. Me and my friend would walk.
Yeah.
So we'd walk down to Scottsdale Video, is what it was called. And we'd go in there and we'd get the Sega Genesis and Madden. We'd rent Madden and just play Madden nonstop for a week.
Right.
Good times, man. We lived in Arizona, so it'd be 110 degrees outside. My fat butt sweating walking to the video store so I can get a video game system so I can stay inside in the air conditioning.
I would always go. My parents wouldn't let me stay up all night like that, but I'd always go to my friend's house, and his parents didn't care, dude. We stay up for like 3 days, like he'd just be like trying to beat stuff.
Oh, Zelda, my brother.
I was just gonna say
Zelda, Mike Tyson's Punch Out, bro. Like, man.
Dude, I remember we would have sleepovers.
Contra.
No, it was Street Fighter 2, bro. Street Fighter 2 had a grip there for a little bit.
Yeah, for me it was those quest games, dude, that we're all trying to figure it out. Okay, you play till you die, then I'll play. Yeah. Contra, man. That was the one we rolled on for a while.
I like Contra. I only can make it to like the second level.
Contra, man.
How about Kid Icarus?
Oh, that's tough.
Icarus?
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Sorry I'm late.
What up?
What's going on?
Leroy's got a tardy slip for you.
Baby duties.
Baby dookies.
No, dude, you don't want to see that. You don't want to see that.
Nope. It exploded a cement truck. Somebody put C4 on the cement truck.
I remember those days.
How'd it go, Cernoch, this weekend?
Oh, it went well.
Good.
It went well. Yeah, I set up at a vintage expo, like a small local vintage expo. Went really well. I definitely know what to do for next time. I'm locked in. Because my theory worked, and I'm just gonna go more on that theory now.
Talking about more of the collectible stuff.
Well, more women type stuff. Because, dude, it was like 75% women out there.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And then, what about how my next question was, how did I didn't unpack my car, let me set up at the flea market the next day go?
It went well. Yeah, even for Mother's Day, dude, I was expecting there was going to be like nobody vending. Dude, it was full. It was good.
I thought you were talking about me, Tim. I did the same thing.
Oh, nice, Cernoch. I mean, Leroy.
I ended up getting, so I won those lots from last Tuesday. I went and picked them up on Wednesday, and oh my God, oh Jesus, a lot. I was scared. Like some of you guys can spend $1,000. $500 for me. Tim knows $500 for me to pull out is a lot of money.
$200 is a lot of money for me.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
But I will tell you guys, I did finally get a little luck and find a swung vase for $1.
Oh.
Nice. I like the color too.
14.5 inches.
Hey, I found a swung vase too. Antiquity Raid Train. I bought it from Mimi.
I got mine right here still.
I got a green one. I got a green one on my fireplace upstairs. Mine's green. Tim's got the best one.
Leroy, where's your swung vase? Come on, man.
All I got is this, Tim. That's all I got.
Now ask us, where's your solder?
Where's your solder, Tim?
All right, but this is the big one here. I'm about ready to get you all a bolo here.
All right, we'll listen.
I might need you to put me
Hey,
on the big.
LaDonna's got you.
Yeah, she's got 50. I saw
50 plus.
All right, you guys ready for this? Here we go. How do we do this? Hold on. All right. Okay.
Arts and crafts.
You see the bottom.
Well, I want to know if anybody has any idea first in the chat what this is. Let's see if LaDonna knows what this is. Any idea what this is, LaDonna?
It's a bowl.
It's a vase.
I was close. See? I was
very close.
She said score. Is that what's that really expensive brand?
I've only found 3 items of this maker in my entire career. Only 3.
Pyrex.
No.
Murano.
No.
Tiffany. I don't know.
It's ceramic or pottery. It's not glass. There we go.
He said vase, not vase. It can't be that fancy. ZZ Top.
LaDonna knew.
Moorcroft.
Oh, Moorcroft? Oh, yeah. Dude, we find that all the time.
It's quite a bit of crazing on the bottom of that thing.
Wow, that's appropriate with age. I got this right now. Yeah. And this is a big one, too. This is huge. Look, Kent is so fast with it. He screenshotted and then Google Lensed it.
Moorcroft was from Walmart? Really?
No. He's just messing with you guys.
I mean, it looks like it. When I first saw it, it looked like a planner to me.
Yeah, no, so yeah, that's
It's a Pioneer Woman.
Who said Pioneer Woman?
Hey, Kobe, you got $12.
I think I have it listed for.
You got $12. Kobe's been offering everybody $12. Every item we've sold, he showed up this morning. He's like $12.
So what's the value of that?
It's difficult. Right now I have it listed at $1,049.99.
Wow.
Okay. That's pretty good.
There's they do this other sort of glaze called flambe. It's like a really bright, vibrant red. And in that same size and that same pattern with the flambe, it sold for like $2,400. So we'll see.
Lumber.
You know me, I'm always open. I'm always open for offers. Yeah. That's kind of like right here where I probably would end up accepting an offer at. $8 I paid for it.
Nice.
$8.
Yep.
Little steep for me. I don't know. Might have passed on that one.
My auction went live. 15 watchers.
What is this? I hate how I can't click links from here. I put out a video on my main channel and it bombed. I tried switching the title and the thumbnail. It's like, no, buddy, you have been gone for too long, my friend. We are going to make you work extra hard.
Did you title it I'm Back?
I didn't. I should have, shouldn't I?
Yeah. For real this time, guys. For real.
For real. Like for real.
I know the answer to this question I'm going to ask you guys, but I'm going to ask it anyways. Okay? So I sold a hat yesterday. I went back and forth on this guy with offers. And I get to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this money and it's going to be over with it, right? On a hat. So I took an offer of like $95. Like 20 minutes later, the guy messages me or doesn't even message me, sends a cancellation request. And the reason is I found a better price. So in my mind, I'm like, I can just not accept this cancellation, right? Like, I don't have to accept it. I can just be like, sorry, I don't accept cancellations with you found a better price. That's not my problem. It's already shipped out.
Wait, did he pay?
Yes.
Hey, they pay, I ship.
I print that label out. Don't let me get a $200 sale because I'm running to the warehouse. I'm
surprised. I thought you guys were going to tell me just accept it and move on.
Nah.
But no, you guys think I should just print the label and ship the hat?
Yeah.
Hey, Ken. Long time no see.
What's the worst that could happen? You know what I'm saying?
They send it back.
They file an INAD?
Exactly. So.
Now, this is my question. Do you print the label first and then deny the request, or do you just not even touch the request and just ship the hat?
Yeah, exactly.
Just ship it. Like, go get it scanned at the post office, send it up, upload the tracking.
Yep. Push your label out right now, and by the end of the day, I wouldn't do it by the end of the day. I'd do it as soon as possible. Get a label, get it scanned from the post office. Is it worth it? Like, is it a $60 hat? Is it
$90?
Oh,
the order was for that order was for $95.
I wouldn't even be finishing this conversation. I'd be printing a label.
The thing was that he paid for it and then sent the cancellation request in the middle of the night.
Oh, you're good.
Drunk by, huh?
You're good.
I'm looking up that Have you heard of that? Morgan Wallen Norris hat. Mayberry Picker's trying to find a comp. I just looked it up. Yeah, they're kind of. What exactly one do you have? Like, it looks like there's a few different Norris. Is it the Bear Festival one? Is it the Sand in My Boots Festival? Have the bobblehead? Question mark. Is it Tennessee colors?
Yep, hat already dropped off. Sorry, bro.
Have the one that is listed brown top, black rim at $600. Black brown top, black lid. Country music hats can go big.
All right, I'm gonna print the label now. Then we'll see how this goes.
If it goes bad for you, don't blame it on me.
Oh, I will. If I if I print the label, will the cancellation request automatically disappear?
No.
What are you doing? Cancel that shit.
That's Jimmy saying.
I thought I heard Jimmy say something.
Jimmy's like, cancel it.
If you want to deal with it a week from now, go ahead and sit.
Hey, you know what? I'll tell you my success rate on that is. I've had one actually come back. I've probably done it about at least a dozen times.
Yeah, but Tim doesn't do returns, so he's good.
Yeah.
I can see Jimmy's rolling his eyes off.
He is.
That's why he went off camera. He's like, cancel it. What are you doing? Maybe our picker said that hat isn't to be made again. It's like a limited.
Damn, the Canadians are going on strike again. Where's Rockstar Flippers video when you need it?
I want to know, Tim, what is wrong with the Celtics?
Well, Jason Tatum probably ruptured his Achilles.
I think he's done. Yep.
If that's the case, he's going to be done all next year, too.
Yeah, one of them was $250, Timothy.
Damn,
Yeah.
I was just going to do something. I can't remember what it was.
They were all decent. Yeah, they weren't like $5 items or anything. $10 items, $20 items.
You know what's crazy is that it won't even transfer to my pirate ship.
Oh, the black one sold yesterday for $250. Yo.
One of my buddies, he doesn't do YouTube. He does eBay, but he doesn't do YouTube. He just sold something yesterday for $5,000 on eBay.
Yo.
I can't even find the address.
Did you cancel it first?
No, I haven't canceled it.
No, like cancel the cancellation.
If I decline it, it asks me for the tracking and shipped, but I can't find the address to make the label.
Oh.
Ooh, maybe they
Weird.
fixed that where you can't do it anymore. I mean, I haven't done mine in a little while like that.
Well, just cancel it and be done with then.
Well, I have to wait for his money to process, or else.
Was that one of you guys, or was that me? That was me.
Yeah, I agree with Brandon, Mary. I would keep it priced a little high and get a few offers and see what happens. Because if you got the only one like that, somebody will pull the trigger. Dude, my internet was down from Friday till yesterday afternoon.
Really?
Yeah, somebody clipped my line. My fiber cable runs over the road here.
Oh.
Yeah, a boat clipped a line. They were bringing a boat to the shop over here, and the guy, yeah.
Were you like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Well, I didn't even know. I checked everything in the house, did all the reset stuff, called tech support. Have you unplugged it and put it back in? Yeah, dude. Turn to page 15. Like, I've already done all those.
You're stupid.
I tell them that all the time, dude, when I get them on the phone. I say, look, we can go ahead and skip down about that step number 5 because I've done this a few times. I know
Oh my
I know
God.
how to reset my modem. I know
Eric,
how to
I
do all that.
can't deal with you right now.
Did you make this sure the computer was on though first?
Yeah. Right.
Y'all still use Photoroom? Yeah.
Yep. I use it.
Ooh, I found it.
We just don't talk about it as much.
It's because we're going to have to send Leroy after those guys.
They don't pay for our StreamYard subscription anymore, so.
Yeah. Well, technically, they've never paid, but.
I still use it.
Knocked out 3 of our companies. Yeah, I mean, that stuff's brutal. Like, I was telling the guy, because I walked, then I went out and walked the line, like to see if, because it's buried at our house, like all the way underneath to the back. But I checked just to make sure, because then the guy's like, do you have any pets in your house?
Oh, God.
I was like, dude, I think I would know, like, if something chewed the line. It's literally got like 3 inches from the wall to my modem. Like, I think it would be okay. Tim, there's the problem. It was Kent who ordered that Indians hat from. Oh man.
Yeah, it was a steal at $90, but nobody was buying it at 115, 125, 150. So I said, you know what? Let's be done with it.
I mean, if 90's a steal, then you know he's lying about finding it at a better price, right?
Unless he found it like on another website.
Dude, I almost bought these patches the other day. Did you see that guy in comments had the stack of vintage Bronco patches? I almost pulled the trigger on them yesterday. Somebody sent him an offer of $9 today, and he accepted.
I'm dividing out these VHSs.
I switched to fiber optic though, and mine's on the ground. I switched from Spectrum that had the over the in the air on the the poles out here, their wires, because the squirrels kept eating through them, and like they had to come out twice to fix it. And then and I was like, it's the squirrels again, like because I kept dropping in and out, like it was like they said each time the wire was just like barely hanging on, and so I had my signal would work, but I would drop in and out, and so like. I told them they tried to tell me it was me. I was like, man, your guy had to come out here and fix those squirrels eating through the lines twice. Like, I'm switching to somebody else now. Yes, exactly. Always protect your squirrel nuts. It's that age-old battle. The tech support thinks it's the user or the user's equipment. The user always thinks it's something more than that. Tim, I don't know. You said your video. That was a perfect opportunity with that crazy guy that was going to kick some kid's butt.
I know, right?
Clickbait and start the video off that way. What happened, man?
Part of the game.
That was interesting. I watched the video. It was a good video.
I mean, the items I found in that video are crazy. But it is what it is. Just keep on plugging away till we get back to those numbers again.
Here. I got my 4 stacks.
Do any of you guys know a lot about baseball bats?
Kinda. What's the question?
I bought a bunch of them for $2 a piece, and I don't really know what I bought. I just bought them because they were $2 a piece.
I will tell you this. If they're older,
they're not older.
Okay.
I'll go right here. Kent
Yeah, go grab them.
Kent knows a lot. Again, we're learning all the time, and I don't know. They were $2 a piece, so I bought them.
Yeah, if they're like $2 a piece, it's like, yeah.
Let's go. We're ready to fight. Look at this.
What the heck was that?
Me ready to fight with my baseball bats.
Oh, I thought it was a cat.
It was a pterodactyl, actually.
All right, let's make Jimmy big. Let's see Jimmy's bats.
We got the.
Is that a cat? Oh, okay, that's a Marucci Cat 9. Yeah. What? Hey, Jimmy. What length is these?
See the $2. You know, I'm telling the truth.
All right, what's the length on that?
I'll tell you, 31 is that.
31. Okay, yeah. Now the thing to check on those is check around the barrel to see if there's any stress cracks. No, like around the thick part of the barrel.
Yeah. I mean, I went over them at the sale. I didn't, and there's no real big dents or.
Like,
and I didn't see any cracks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I looked them over for that.
All right, that's a good. That's a decent one. Yeah. Yeah, Marucci. Yeah. Okay. 28-18. Okay.
So those are little kids' bats, yeah. Little league.
This is your not 9-year-old type set. Dude, if you got a 29-inch bat in there, I might buy it from you. All right, that is a softball, DeMarini softball bat.
Yeah, fast.
Drop 9. Yeah.
There's that one. An Easton.
Oh, Easton Ghost, yeah.
Dude, I think I've had that bat before.
These ones are a little bit bigger right here. The Louisville Slugger.
Yeah, the Omaha series. Yeah.
It's got a weird end on it. Look at that.
Yep. Yeah. What length is that? I need a 29. Damn,
No,
I need a 29. Yeah, these are like Ken said, these are all really good. These are okay. These are like probably your 2020, 2021 models.
Uh-huh.
These are a few years older models.
That's what you need?
I need that right there, bro.
That one.
Yeah.
I'll put it aside for you. I showed you that one. And then the last one, this one.
I think Trash Cat says she's looking for a drop 10 31-inch baseball bat. Yeah.
We're doing requests now.
Yeah, these
softball.
are all good ones.
She's looking for softball. Drop 10 31.
This one doesn't have. Oh, this is another Ghost.
Yeah.
Looks a piece. Drop 10. Hey, look at that. Drop 10.
Yeah, and Courtney Baker Chad just said that.
Hey, there you go, right there, Trash Cat.
Magic Eraser.
Yeah, there we go. Look at that. It's an Easton Ghost X. And since you like Stephen King, there you go. I don't know, ghost stories. Yeah, I mean, they're. I got to see what else I picked up at this sale because that's what made me buy them because they had good stuff for pretty affordable. And I was like, well, these bats are probably good.
Yeah, they're really good.
I mean, there's.
Does it say softball on that Ghost one?
I think they might all be fast pitch softball stuff.
I think that's softball. Yeah, because when you have like the longer barrel like that.
It doesn't say anything about softball, but yeah, I think they were her daughters. She had a couple daughters, I think, and they were their bats, so they probably are.
So there's no mix between female bats and men?
Yeah, yes, yeah, there is, but it's Hey,
I think these were all fast pitch softball.
On that Marucci bat, that 29-inch.
That one?
Does it have right there? What does it say? Does it say USA or USSSA? Oh, that's a U-trip bat.
USSSA.
Damn, I can't use that. He can't use that one.
All right.
That's what they use in travel ball, like leagues and stuff like that.
Yeah, message me on that one, Kristen. Let me go. I want to show you the coolest thing I bought at that sale.
Yeah, those are good. Those are good.
Probably pretty good then.
Probably $40-$50 bats.
All right.
In that condition.
I knew the brands were good. I just didn't know.
Now, brand new, those bats are $250, but you'll never get that money back out of it.
Cernoch.
Just get steel wool. Yeah, everything will be gone. Just be like, hey, here's your aluminum.
Check this out, though. What does that say? Lazaro?
Is that the bat bag?
You ever hear of Lazaro? I'm gonna call this a sexy buy. All right.
Lazaro. Is it like a musical instrument?
It is. Look at that bad boy.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
God, damn. Yeah. All right, what did you?
Ooh, son.
Yeah, that's money,
Lights
dude.
are crazy on this sucker.
I bet.
Hot pink Lazaro sax. Is this a saxophone?
Yeah, saxophone.
It's
Yeah.
sexy saxophone.
I think you should play it, Jimmy.
Man, and this thing is in like beautiful condition. Look up the hot pink saxophone and
Hey, you need to break out your fedora and
heck yeah, man. And so like the bats would I mean this I paid up for, but I only paid like 40 for it. And look at
Oh, $40 for that?
yeah, and I saw a sold comp with $116 shipping, and it was over $200 sold with $116 shipping.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, you did good on that.
So we went to the citywide sale and we were doing terrible. Like it was going awful. And then I put on Instagram, I found that Chucky doll. And from that point on, things literally, the sales were just amazing. From that point on, I found that Pokemon board game, the Master
Oh
Chief
yeah, I
game.
saw your
I was
video.
finding stuff left and right after we found that Chucky doll. Now, that was just my at the yard sale comp work. I don't know, maybe it's worth less, maybe it's worth more. But on the spot, because I had never heard of it.
The case looks super clean too. Like it did.
Yeah.
Super clean.
Hey, you know what that is, bro? Someone quit the band pretty quick in.
Yeah. They went back to softball.
Well, listen. You can tell with the base, like the bats, what kind of
Yeah. The
parents
funding,
you're dealing with. You know
the
what I'm saying?
funding
Hey,
behind their hobbies.
Yeah,
it's like
you want a new
because-
hobby? I'm gonna go out and buy the best thing for you, and then
Yeah.
because Jimmy, all those bats, they probably bought them brand new for $250 a piece.
Right.
yeah,
Like those bats aren't cheap, dude.
Well, if they're doing travel ball, they're spending money anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. And like Ken said, most kids don't stick with it,
I got a question for you guys. You guys don't do tools, but even somebody in the chat, maybe even Kent. I deal with a lot of tools, and we all know this. I've never seen anything made in Italy.
Bro.
Tools. There's a famous brand. There's a famous tool brand out of Italy.
Made in Italy, bro. Made in Italy.
Or I'm thinking maybe Korea.
What'd you find made in Italy?
They're just router bits. They're just router bits, but I deal with thousands of tools freaking year, and I've never seen anything made in Italy. Just a stumper. You know how that is.
made in Italy.
Should I put Ken? I don't know if you're responding to me, Ken. Should I put Italy in the heading?
Yes.
Look on Reverb. All right, I've never even heard of Reverb.
Yeah, Reverb is where they sell a lot of like musical instruments, guitars, and all that stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's basically like eBay for musical instruments. Kind of like, I'll tell you what, for those bats, sideline swap.
Whoa! Look at all this stuff I'm learning. Let me write this down.
Sideline swap for that, dude. You'll sell. It's all equipment, dude. Bats on there sell so fast, dude. So I'm saying like
you have to sign up to be a seller and all that.
Yeah. But it's easy. It's easy.
All right,
it's really
I'm
easy.
writing those down. I'm checking them out.
I sold like a bunch of lacrosse stuff that I got a couple years ago on Sideline Swap, and I had it on eBay and nothing, and people were like, "Dude, put that on Sideline Swap," and I did. It was gone in a week for the same price.
Wow!
I didn't even lower the price. So yeah, especially bats they'll fly on that.
There was at the one sale with the Pokemon trainer game. I almost bought it, but he wouldn't go below $100. He had a Macco Tools electric guitar.
Wow!
And the comps on it, the comps are pretty good. There was only one sold that I could find. I almost bought it. I probably should have. I just didn't want to ship it, and that's bad. That's a bad way to look at it. But
Yeah.
I didn't want to risk like shipping it and having it. I mean, it was clean too. Like it was never used. Like it still had the tag hanging from it, and like all the things were in the box still. It was sweet. Chad said Murano tools, Murano glass tools. Hey, I mean, there's tools for glass work. Yeah, I have to look. I doing cop work in a barn, trying to figure out what that guitar was worth. I think I should have bought it though, but I didn't. I passed on it. I didn't want $100.
That's all right, though, dude. Listen, here's what I always say about that. You know, you can kick yourself all you want about like not getting something, but here's the thing: you didn't spend that $100, but just think about that $100 you didn't spend on that.
What I can buy with it.
What the possibility of what you could buy with that? Yeah.
True.
Chad said Murano tools. Oh yeah, pasta tools. I have bought pasta tools before.
How many?
Adana, Santa Fe Saints, softball. Wow. Got a guy coming to look at this motor, that 2 horsepower motor that I have that I got from.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just called me. Said like 15 minutes. We'll see if I can sell a motor.
Well, I hope you do.
2 horsepower Johnson Evinrude from the late 60s.
Nothing about that. All right.
Texas Bandit in the house. I have a spot on that raid train open, hat raid train open for. Jimmy, are you doing the hat raid train?
No, but I got some hats. When is that? Thursday? I'm doing Antiquity tonight.
Oh yeah, what time?
6:30 p.m. I already got everything preloaded. Go check it out. Stuff I literally found at sales this weekend, so I think that's kind of fun. You know, finding stuff that on the weekend and then running it right away. I'm gonna try to do more of that. And actually, Sonia she's gonna do the auction. Like I'm gonna be the one loading the stuff, and she's gonna run the auction. We're gonna try that. She was inspired by Dawn, big time.
Actually, you know what? Now that you say that, I saw you had a show scheduled. I went in and looked a little bit.
Some fun stuff, some fun little trinket stuff that Sonia she picked up most of it. And she liked it, and she wants to try her hand at finding that MCM or whatever, decorative stuff. She's having fun with it. So if you guys want to come out and support her a little bit, that'd be cool.
Antiquity.com. Who's running ahead of you? Rusty Dusty Shop.
Yeah, they messaged me that they're gonna raid me, so that's cool then. I tried to put it as late as I could, but I'm on Cats tonight also. So
you got nice stuff.
Yeah,
look at that.
Those candlesticks, the green candlesticks.
Yeah, that crackle glass. Pretty cool. I found one thing. I found this, but this one check this one out. This one did go on eBay. Sorry for using the E word, but because somebody didn't find it, so I got to put it on eBay. The whole little.
Oh yeah, surf picture.
Yep. Pretty cool.
Those do well, especially with the lid.
Hey, so is that really your windowsill, or is that
Yeah,
AI?
we're gonna run the sale right there too. Try to work off, have a little fun with it. That cool.
Little artsy action going
Gonna
on.
have I'm messed up. I'm gonna use my name because that's the side of our house and it looks right into our neighbor's backyard. And he's got a shed back there that looks like a little barn and everything. So we're gonna set the camera up
Oh,
right in
that's
front of that
cool.
window with that in the background and stuff.
So the big question is, are you going to break out the pink sax, play a little Kenny
Heck
G
yeah,
for us?
man.
Is that during the
Man,
sale?
I wouldn't even know how to put that together, let alone play it. No, I'm Duke Silver. Duke Silver. You guys know who Duke Silver is? Anybody know who Duke Silver is? Anybody? Anybody?
Duke
Come
Silver.
on. Anybody in the comments know who Duke Silver is? We're testing the TV show knowledge right now.
I probably do know who it is, but I don't know just by you saying that.
Yes. That's who I am. I'm Duke Silver. Duke Silver's from Parks and Rec. The character Ron Swanson has like an alter ego that plays jazz music on a saxophone.
Oh, Jazz Master.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's a funny character. That's who I am for sure.
Sounds like somebody from Bonanza.
Hello?
Joe, I would run with Joe on Thursday. What time? If he'd let me. I mean, I know he's got the spot reserved.
7 to 8. The only problem I have is my week is pretty full this week, to be honest. When I originally said, yeah, I would definitely do the hat train, but I'm leaving to go out of town, and dude, we're actually hosting after prom this weekend, so I've got a lot of stuff to get pulled together for that. So
Is the hat train 2 people at a time, or?
it can be. He's got a lot open at 7 to 8. Is what he just had sent me.
I don't think I have enough to do a whole hour.
I'd run with you, Tim, if you want. I mean, I don't have to run enough for an hour. If you want, I don't want no pressure.
I gotta check my schedule.
I hear you on that. I actually should look at but Thursday. I mean, I'll be at yard sales in the morning, but I think that's all I got going.
I tried to ask Kevin if I could run with him, and then he said he was just going to charge me $20. I said I'm more of a $1, $5 type of guy.
They said you can go for 30 minutes if you want to.
Yeah. Well, if I do it, I can do it with Jimmy. It would probably make more sense.
I mean, Joe's not mentioning me, so I don't think Joe wants me. He's trying to sell it to Tim and Eric. $20 a slot, Tim. I got some good hats that I just picked up this weekend that I would put on there for sure, too. No, it's all right, Joe. Joe, I don't have to do it. I don't have enough to run for an hour anyway, so there's that too. So I'd have to.
I will tell you, I bought. So for those that don't know, I rarely buy fitted hats, right? Unless they're like vintage, new era, brand new, or like really random.
I was gonna say vintage new era, yeah.
Design. So I found at the flea market, the same place where I got the vases. This guy had an entire table of nothing but 7 3/8 fitted hats. And the interesting is, like, they're not like new, but they're not like there's not like a lot of project to them. To most of them, some of them are need a little bit of cleaning on the sweatband, right? But most of them still have the stickers on the bottom of the bill. But they're like interesting throwback like logos, like the old school Tampa Bay Devil Rays, some old school Angels. I got a California Angels one and a Anaheim Angels one. And then they have like these. I got a lot of the Seattle, like throwback Seattle Mariners designs. And then they have like these all mesh ones, fitted all mesh, like Diamond Collection, New Eras, like with like crazy old school logos and stuff on some of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also a lot of the World Series ones. So I think ended up buying like 40
How
for
much
like
were they a
50.
piece?
They were, I think they said they were like $3 a piece or 2 for $5. But I ended up getting like 40 for like $50, I think.
Oh wow.
For 50 or 60, I can't remember exactly, but yeah. So like that would have been like that's a good buy, right?
You like selling hats?
Hold on.
I mean, they'll
I
sell.
mean, I figured they're probably like what, $15-$20 a piece, right?
Yeah. I'd say so.
I mean, I'll buy fitted hats for cheap. I mean, I got a couple Virginia Tech ones I just picked up in Virginia that were fitted that I got for $1. Like, and then, you know, if you price them low enough, they'll go. Like if you price them at that $15 range.
Let's see how.
Okay, did I send that email?
Joe, I'm good, but let's see what if Tim has. You know, if Tim is good to go, we can co-stream. But it's, you know, we kind of gotta wait to see what Tim has on his schedule.
Yeah, I'll let you know by the end of the day.
Do you want to do that? Like, do the full hour co-stream if you have it available, Tim?
What's that?
If you have it available, do you want to do the co-stream for an hour?
How many hats do you think that would be for each of us?
15 to 20, probably 20. Be safe.
Yeah, if I can do it, that's the way I would do it.
All right. Check
All
out
right.
this.
Box.
Look at this paperweight I found too at that. In that, this was in that $10 fill a bag, Tim, that I told you about. Look at this little globe paperweight.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Oh, that would be perfect. All right. That's one box done. All right. Let's get these going.
We're working over here.
Yeah, I think we can. I think we. Eric, yeah, let me talk to Eric and we'll figure something out. Right? I'm getting all my movies together.
Yeah, sometimes
Look, I'm setting up right here, and they're like, I'm like leaning them up against here so I can make a grid of them. I got an offer for $250 for that hat. I just listed a few hours ago. Dang. Let it rip. I don't know. All right, let me use that. Let's get one more. Oh no, it's falling over. There we go. Good on that. From Malaysia. No, I think he had a different hat though. It wasn't a trucker hat. It was like some kind of country western hat. Was it Morgan Wallen hat? All right, that is 30. Yeah. SNL, yeah. All right, let's get a bunch of these. Oh, shit. Here we go. Ooh. Yeah, you. Oh wow, there you go. Isn't it always cool when you have something that it's like, oh man, people want this.
Good morning, Miss Trading Post Picker, Mrs. Trading Post Picker.
That one's done. Boom, boom. Then let's do the comedy one. So I broke it up. I broke the VHSs up into like classics, like your famous movies, and then I did like thriller and action, and then I have a comedy one, and then the last one is like a rom-com, heartfelt movie type stuff.
Oh, like
So
Marley and Me.
yeah,
Good
kind of
movie.
like nothing like that, but like just kind of like non-action, but kind of like I don't know. It was like the leftover, so whatever
Like the podcast.
goes in there. I mean, how can you like look at these rare ones from the comedic genius of Tom Green, stealing Harvard and Freddie got fingered.
Terrible.
I watched the interesting interview with him, and I think it was Theo Vaughn, and it talks about how like because he was like one of the first people that was doing like an internet show,
Yeah,
and like when you go back and you listen to that, I was listening when you hear him talk about it, it's kind of crazy, like how ahead of the time he was,
dude.
and like everything they had to do to kind of make it work.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, like all like the Jackass stuff, all like the Bam stuff, all that stuff originated from Tom Green.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like kids now doing like internet prank videos on their parents. Like that's all Tom Green. Dude, Tom Green has some of the dude. I do have Caddyshack and Caddyshack 2 and Happy Gilmore. We'll do a golf. We'll do a top golf. There we go. There we go. Morning, Sue. Else. Let's see. Let me see if I can find one more. There we go. Perfect. That's what we want to do. 90 degrees. Arizona.
I don't miss that.
I missed one. I put Steven Seagal's Under Siege in the rom-com.
That's a great rom-com.
Yeah. Perfect for a rom-com. Some Steven Seagal. Let's use this. All right, bam. Okay. That'll be good. All right. So Tim, what was that guy mad about in your video? Some dude like stole his spot or what?
Yeah. Well, no, somebody else was complaining that he stole their spot.
Gotcha. All right. Third box. All right. High of 98 in Houston. Ugh. It's just a little humid because it's raining all day today. All right. So I think the way I'm going to price these VHSs is like $5 a piece. Would that make sense?
On what?
The
Like the
VHS
lot?
lots. Yeah. So I have 25 listed for 125. That's around what I saw comp wise on it.
Yeah. How big of a lot are you doing? Like, how big are the lots?
So I've done 2 lots of 25, and then I did a lot of 35 of the action thriller stuff.
Oh. I guess I could have just did math on that, huh?
No, I just
What's
you know
what's the? Yeah, I mean, plus shipping. Then you're gonna do medium
plus
mail though.
shipping. Yeah, I think that's the way we'll do it.
I just think the VHS market to me is just so. It's like a roller coaster.
Oh, I
Sometimes
know.
I think it's good, and then sometimes I think it's bad, and sometimes I think it's good, and it's just crazy. Why does it sound like running water?
Because I'm running water right now.
Oh, because there is running water.
Yeah, there is running water. Because I have a pipe right next to my computer right here.
Gotcha. I thought someone might have been using the restroom without going out of their work area.
I've got a white soak up there. Like I had an overnight white soak, and I thought about it when we were talking. I was like, you know what? Let me go check it. So I'm gonna let it run and see. In there is a West Virginia vintage '90s West Virginia champion reverse weave
The
that I
way
really clean.
the way Tim is sitting, he could have installed a urinal right there. That's what the noise is. My bad.
So,
See,
so,
Yo,
so this piece is the package is real dirty. See how dirty it is? It does have information on it, but it also has the information on the card. So I'm gonna cheat over here.
what is it?
It's a package that's weathered. It's like weathered. It's been sitting in a barn for years, and the back of it is really really dirty.
Yeah.
And I don't want them to complain. So what I'm gonna do is, you'll see in a second. You didn't get to see it, but the people in the chat got to see it. So what I did was I just got a shipping label, and I just put a shipping label on the back of it. Boop.
Man.
Just trying to learn. Just trying to learn.
I should probably go pack these orders and make labels. Son of a mother.
Oh, so much fun.
Yep, I'm back. I'm gonna go pack these couple things.
Yeah. Hmm. We're gonna do- All right. Oh, come on, coach. So it's raining all day. They're like, all right, game's canceled. We're going to do practice indoors. I'm like, oh my gosh. Yes. All right. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Oh, I'm over here plugging away at social media. I feel like people should hire me to do their listing. I hooked Jimmy's up. I hooked Jimmy's little Blanco. Gave him a nice load of one. Hooked up this guy with that Victorian vase.
I got a question. Has anybody ever sold any Airsoft stuff? Where do you sell that at, bro?
I saw it on eBay. I used to do airsoft back in when I first
You
started.
can't sell the guns on eBay
Even if they're taken
anymore.
apart.
Huh?
Even if they're taken apart.
Well, yes, yeah, parts you can, but like full guns you can't.
Well, if you got a whole bunch of it and there's hop ups on it, you're
I
better
don't.
off selling the barrels and stuff anyway.
I don't. All I have is a pistol.
Oh, okay. You're
With
gonna have
the-
to put it. I didn't know you couldn't sell them on eBay. Because I used to buy mine and sell them on eBay.
Yeah.
But again, that was many moons ago when you guys didn't even know how to spell eBay.
Exactly. I was just curious.
Check out this cool sale. Shipping that right now.
What is that?
It's like an original VHS poster for
Nightmare on Elm Street?
Street 3.
Yeah.
I got like 6 of them out of the state sale. Got $20 worth. I just think it's cool.
Nice.
Cool graphic on it.
Oh yeah.
Original package. Dirty.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Leroy. Original package.
Original package is dirty. Because I don't want somebody to open it and be like, oh, this guy sold me junk. No, I took pictures of the good stuff, but I want to put them back in the original package because the original package keeps the blades sharp and safe.
Yeah.
I feel like with these guys, you got to tell them everything.
You do.
of working over here. What's up, Sue? What's up, LaDonna? Can't see anybody else. I'm not done there.
I'm just working on photos right now. Golly.
Yeah.
That looks so good.
What do we got here? Advanced Adventure Time.
Got it.
I need to go over there and list more of those magazines that I have.
Oh, yeah.
I got a bunch of those. I need to go through more of them. I sold some on Commons. Man, I messed up on that. Hope I didn't try. I put them in my car and I forgot about them. I forgot to drop them off at the post office. They've been dropped off since, but I got them. Not before I got a message like, hey, how's it going on those? Those are still in my bag.
Right?
And we all make that mistake every once in a while. I felt so bad. Because I've dropped off my eBay stuff since then. I just forgot to grab the stuff that from the back seat.
Yeah. Like, no.
And it was because I was away in Virginia, and when they sold, Eric's the one that showed me, look what you sold, and I was like, oh, cool.
Like, yeah, awesome.
Because I don't, and another reason was I don't carry my iPhone ever, and so that's where I get those notifications. I have every excuse in the book.
Man, I bought something the other day. I don't know if I can sell it. Let me go grab it. I'm gonna show y'all.
Uh-oh. What do you think he has, guy? Sonya had a sale. All right, Sonya, you think you're not bad?
All right, check it.
Hold on.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What comes in this?
Is it something medical? Why is
No.
it blurry? It looks like it was blurred. When you hold it, it looked like it was blurred out.
It's got some kind of stain right here. I don't know.
I feel like it's a bong or something else.
Yeah, I know what you were gonna say too. Leroy stopped himself. I know exactly what you.
All right, look at the label.
Oh, it's General Electric, solid state something.
General Electric. Is it that old? It doesn't have batteries. There's a plug.
Yeah, it does have a plug.
Oh,
it comes out here.
Oh God! I already know. I was right.
What?
Jimmy?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Come on, Michael! I already showed you this.
Oh, it's a record player. That's what I thought. Why couldn't you sell it?
Because it's too cool. Look at it.
You I'll keep it.
Oh, you had me thinking. See, I was thinking bad. No, everybody thinks I'm a pervert.
No. But like,
Yeah, I mean, when you said you're not sure if you could sell it, I was thinking the same thing. Like, I didn't know you didn't want to sell it.
yeah,
I thought you
it works.
were saying maybe it was like too controversial to sell.
No, but look. Here, I even have a. Here, let me set it on the floor.
Me and Leroy were on the same page.
I even have a 45 record. Look, 45 record from Black Rebel Motorcycle Club, signed by them.
Sheesh.
Well, I worked with them for a little bit.
Oh,
But I was like, all right, whatever. I'm gonna play I'm gonna test it out. So I was like, and the needle's got a cool little sweeper guy on it. So I was like, all right, let's check it out. Let's see how it sounds.
sounds pretty good.
I love it.
Let that sucker breathe. Wait, we're gonna get a plane. Let that sucker breathe. Sounds.
Yeah. So. But it sounds so good.
That looks like a keeper. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know, man. It's just like, it's too cool.
Just make it part of your collection until you feel like selling it. That's what you do.
I know that's. Listen, I got it super cheap. Like, you know what? I'm gonna hang on to this piece for a little bit because it's so cool. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. And you can use that. You know what? You can keep it for testing 45.
Right?
If you're looking for reasons to keep it, there you go.
It's from 1969 as well.
Oh wow!
That's how old it is, and it's like it's in perfect condition. Just the what you call it, the case is a little dirty and a little written on.
Texas Man, so you picked up 2 of them at the local. That's not, but his is from the 60s. You picked up at the 60s. So he must have like a remake then.
Yeah, they make the
Amazon bins.
They make those little Crosley players and stuff like that. Yeah. Like little portable ones.
Sorry. What's up, Glenn?
Well, shoot, that thing sounds better than some of the portables I've tested before.
My son bought a record player. He didn't buy one. He got one for Christmas 2 years ago and already don't work. Oh, speakers and everything are already out.
Yeah.
One of the new ones from Walmart, you know.
Yeah.
Just so he could play some of his old LPs that he has.
And think about it. That's from like the late 60s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
you know, he had kind of a lesson he had to learn. He bought a better one on Amazon.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, the one that we got you at Walmart had speakers built into it. And I was like, the one he ordered, he didn't know. Like, I had to educate him back in the day when you bought a record player, you had to buy speakers too to hook up the wire into them. So I educated him all on that. But then, so he thought he was going to have to go buy some speakers for it because it didn't have built-in speakers. But it's so new, like it has the Bluetooth, so he's able to hook it up to a Bluetooth speaker, and so he didn't have to go buy speakers.
Oh, there you go.
But yeah, we thought he was gonna have to go get the speakers with the old the wire, and you pull back on the red thing, or you And I was like, it's gonna be a fun learning experience for him. I was talking back in the day, you used to have a cabinet with a cassette player and a record player and the stereo and the amplifier, and then you had to have the big box of speakers on each side.
Oh yeah, dude, I had a whole technique set up. You had your big amp, then you had your equalizer,
yes.
Then you had your tape player, then if you had your CD player,
you were living big then.
And then then you hooked up all the speakers, twisted them in, and everything.
And then for some
Yeah.
reason, you lived in a 2-bedroom apartment. You decide you had to turn the volume all the way up. I don't even understand.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's how it worked. All right, I think I got my photos here. I think we're all done. Let's do this. All right, let's do this. All right, let's get. I gotta find these shoes, and I have a bad. You ever sell something? You're like, I got a bad feeling about this.
Every day.
Everything.
Tim, we said the same thing.
I mean, you know how Leroy, we're brothers from a different mother. You know that.
Yeah, I'm like, oh man,
Yeah,
right?
something
Right.
every day. Tim, what'd you end up doing with the
Gross.
hat? Did you end up just holding it back, or did you?
No, I printed the label. Because that was my initial gut. Like, if they would have told me anything else except for I found a better price, I would have done it. I would have just canceled it, right? But I can't. Like, sometimes you have to stand on your
A bold
principles.
move, Cotton.
Just
Yeah.
know that you might have to return it.
I'm 1,000,000,000% know that. I'm expecting that. But I'll tell you the other thing that is a little interesting. It's going to somebody who lives in Colombia, but there it's addressed to Miami.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, okay, we're gonna play with this one. If anything, it'll make for a
I
good
didn't know you
story.
were a gambler like that.
Oh, listen, Jimmy.
Jimmy, listen.
Because listen, if it continues forward, then I'll do a whole reel on it. All right, and then I'll get all the people coming after my throat. You should have just accepted the cancellation.
Good call.
Is this really how you want to do business?
Take it all back. Take it all back.
You make us all look bad.
And then I'll say, well, I don't accept returns. Nobody doesn't accept returns. Everybody has to accept returns. Have you ever heard of an INAD?
Well, it sounds like it's going through a freight
third party.
forwarder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, let's just say, I mean, if you really want to do another experiment, you could. I mean, if you really want to do an experiment.
Well, this is the thing, LaDonna, is that
You must have a contact at eBay is what it is, because most people can't get it resolved. I mean, through the way you I mean, I don't even have my concierge anymore, so now I don't even have that. Like,
You must have lost that a long time ago.
No, not that.
So listen,
so
I will tell you this. This is the thing that's interesting, is that
send them.
I had somebody try to do a return on a card the other day, and they filed an I don't know if it was an INAD, but they filed a item damaged in transit, right?
Yep.
Y'all trying to get me really in trouble.
Now you're turning.
Oops! I grabbed the wrong hat and put it in the box to a freight forwarder.
Yeah, make sure it's like a total like troll hat too, like maybe like
Never.
Why don't you attach the whole internet conversation with the link so they can go back and watch us talking about it? Well, yeah, I was talking to my buddies about it. It's crazy.
So the thing that's interesting is that so this person tried to file a item damage in transit on a card, which is just not possible, right? There's a giant scratch on the card. I called eBay and I said, listen, I'm not doing this. I'm not accepting this return. And I'm like, it's clearly obvious that they're trying to pull a switcheroo. The lady on the phone told me that this person has done this multiple times already, but then told me to accept the return. I was like, this is crazy. So I'm like, this person, you guys should hear me when I talk to you.
You need to record. You can do a whole series on you talking on eBay. Just put a camera and record. Yeah, for sure.
So eventually I decided, I was like, all right, I'll accept the return. I used the eBay label because I knew they weren't going to return the card. They wanted me to refund them the money, and then they were just going to keep the card, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, you return the card then. And they have 2 days left before they can ship it before it's closed, and they still haven't shipped it.
Yep. I mean, I offer them, but I use it as my tool. I mean, I use it in a tool in that fashion, just like you did. At least 30%, 3 out of every 10 returns, over the course of whatever. I don't get a lot of returns, but at least 3 out of 10, they never even ship the thing. They're just fishing for that partial refund or a refund, and they'll never even.
And this other thing too is as soon as they try to file an INAD in this case, I'll be like, they're just upset that they tried to cancel the hat they tried to cancel the order for finding it for a better price.
Right, and you have that.
I have that.
Exactly. And then you just say, because we try to do the best we can and get their items as fast as possible, it was just too late. It was already in the mail.
And they're like, but sir, we show that you usually don't ship things right. History shows that you don't. I'm just playing. No, I get it. And
like that's why I said that LaDonna said
out there that can keep you from having a nightmare out of it.
LaDonna said that, like, why would you want to deal with the hassle of it? I don't.
You said
want to deal
ship
with
it
the
in a
hassle,
bag.
right? But the thing is like, that's why I said, like, if they would have said any other reason, I'd have been like, that's fine. But like, inside of me, person, human, I can't accept that as a reasonable practice of e-commerce. I can't. I want to allow it.
Hey, they just found a better price, Just
Yeah,
okay.
this is not Amazon. I don't care what anybody tries to tell
I just
you.
wish they would be honest. Like, just be honest and say I changed my mind. Like, don't say I found a better price. Like, say because I don't think they did. I think they just changed their mind.
I bet you
But
don't ship a
there is
different.
that thing out there that people talk about that eBay will say, "Hey, there's a better price" or something. I don't know if that's true or not.
Hey, I bet you won't ship a different hat in a bag to them.
No, I won't. I won't. I don't want to play with too much fire. I just want to, put my finger into the flame a little bit.
No, put it all the way in. Because here's the thing: that dude's in Colombia. He's using a freight forwarder. Okay, the freight forwarder don't know what you're shipping.
Now, I got a
They
question.
just put it. They just put it all. They just combine it all together and then eventually ship it out to them.
My question is this, and is this just me thinking of fairy tales? But in my experiences, when something like that happens, you do cancel that order and relist, not sell similar, relist that item. eBay seems to put it out there a little bit more. Like
That's an interesting theory.
I've noticed that in the past. Like, and so if I had a return on a video camera that just came back, the guy, he said it had tracking lines in it. Okay, I tested. I didn't notice it had track, so I relisted it, added that it's older and it has some tracking lines when you play the video, and it sold right away. Like when I relisted, and it was it was getting tons of
Yeah,
views and lots of traction like as soon as I relisted it.
it's because it was on the new server. You know what I'm saying? The new eBay server.
Yeah, the eBay this cancel and relist server. No, you guys believe that they do boost things when that happens to you? When they see
Yes,
that happens to you?
yes. It's a fresh, brand new listing. It's a fresh, brand new listing. That's why. That's why people end and relist their stuff all the time. Just so it'll get that bump. Get that bumper. All right, that's all done. All right, our packing is done.
All right, one outboard sold.
Oh,
Oh, sweet.
Eric came in hot just now.
I know.
You
I
sold
know,
it?
right?
Yeah, I just sold it to him for 60. He's somebody I know.
Why did Eric? Maybe my
Heck
volume
yeah.
was up too high.
No, Eric was a little loud when he came in. It was good though.
Scared y'all.
Woke everyone up. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all being all silent in here, like
There
you're trying
it
to
is.
get some work done or
Now-
something.
And we were talking about. Yeah.
Oh, we were talking about what'd you have into that motor? If you
I
don't mind.
bought a carload for $100, and that was part of it. So
Right.
Michael's asking, is the name isn't Jonathan by chance, is it?
No.
Oh,
Johannathan,
Yeah.
that's what he wrote. Johannathan. Ship it in a bag.
We're talking about Tim's hat that he's shipping.
Oh, he did ship it?
That's what we're talking about. He's shipping it.
Still?
oh yeah, because Michael just texted me. He had a guy from Colombia do the same thing, ordered it and then canceled it.
Maybe he's getting reimbursed.
Yeah, that's weird. I mean, I don't.
If it
What
was
if I
me,
have that?
I'd be sending a pair of socks.
I had to deal with one. I had a return to sender on an item, and the person messaged me. They did it right away. They did an item not received the second they saw the tracking said that the address provided had the numbers were wrong in it. So right away the tracking said return to sender,
I
and
had
right
that happen.
away
I had
they
that happen right away before too, like that.
they opened a case right away. Item not received, and then they messaged me. I want a refund and this and that. I was like, I kept telling them not till I get my item back, not till I get my item back. Well, guess what? My PO boxes are where it gets returned to. I I get a notification that it's delivered, which never happens. They usually hold it behind the counter for me and then scan it once I pick it up because I go in there every day. Well, on a Saturday at 3 p.m., it's scanned delivered. And I know it's not to my house because I have my PO box as my return. And so I go to the post office yesterday, and they did some research, and the regular guy wasn't there on Saturday. He sent it back out. It's back out on a truck headed back to the original address again.
What?
And since eBay shows that it's delivered back to me, so I gave that person a refund, but I did not give them their original shipping because they messed up on the address. They provide the address on the order and they put in the wrong address, so I did not give them their original shipping refund. But I don't have my item yet. The post office, they said they're gonna mark it to come back again. Kind of a pain in the butt. Only like a $40 MCM wall hanger, but still, I don't have my item back yet.
My post office has got to where they do that all the time, mark it as received, whether I pick it up or not.
I'm not because I have I'm friends with the guys down there, so they take care of me pretty good, and so they know not to do that. Like that's what they always do for me.
Yeah, I remind them of that all the time, but they got like the roulette wheel of
People working
employees in
on
there. So
that sucks.
yeah, I went the other day. I'd been out of town for like 4 days. Come back with loads of stuff in there.
Better price.
Just listing these books.
All right, let me go check upstairs real quick.
So I did 2 separately, and then I'm doing 4 as a lot.
Hutch, what's up? Take a picture of this battery so I can go buy batteries.
All right. You want to see some pain? Not really pain, but you go from all right to oh man. So GameCube game, Zelda.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the double pack.
So yeah, not in there.
That's the one that's this one that has all the different games loaded on it. Right?
Yeah.
The double pack. Yeah.
Then
There's a Mario Kart Double Dash that has 2 discs.
this Zelda game
No game. Where'd you get those?
at my spot. Yeah. Yeah. But
I mean, you can still sell the cases for sure.
This sells for $40 still. If the game was in here, it's a $180 game. Yeah. So I was just like, oh.
Yeah, that sucks.
The 2 games I needed to be in there weren't. Get.
Dang it.
Man, did I show you this, Jimmy? These hats? These Nike hats?
Oh.
Bro. Yellow Nike.
That looks like some out of White Men Can't Jump.
Dude, look
like at what Woody Harrelson.
This is one of the oldest Nike tags I've seen. You see that?
Yeah, that's wild, man.
And it's got the Yupong logo down there on the bottom. That red.
Crazy. Did you list those yet, Cernoch?
Not yet. I brought them upstairs to steam them, and then look at this one, Nike International, and that's on this tag. I've seen this one a few times.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did you guys see the shorts that Brandon found? 540 flips?
Nuh-uh.
Bruh. Crazy Nike shorts.
Are they Morris Blackmans?
I don't know what that is.
You know that they're like the double shorts from the commercial.
Mm-mm.
Mars Blackman.
Nope, not ringing a bell.
Because he's a youngin'.
Andre Agassi. Is what he's saying?
Well, that's
These are them.
Stuff. That can be big too. Oh yeah. The Agassi Challenge Court. Okay, yeah. Oh, the Agassi Challenge Court stuff. Yeah, I did well back in the day with that stuff. Yep. I don't even know where my hat mold is.
You guys want to see one of my favorite things to sell? I love finding and selling. I don't know why. Oh, you guys are showing something. Sorry. Oh, that.
No, keep going.
There's like no. Whoa.
Good.
Those commercials were great.
That's the shorts I'm talking about. The Mars Blackmans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That Spike Lee wore 'em?
Yeah. Tell me you've seen these commercials, Tim.
No, of course. I have. I have the Spike Lee, Michael Jordan, Little Richard card graded. in my PC. I just didn't know it by that name that you were saying.
I love finding and selling things.
It's got to be the shoes.
I love finding and
What is
selling
it?
holsters.
What is that?
Oh, holster.
Holster. I just love finding and selling those, man. I find them all the time, and they sell so fast. Like that's a good $35, $40 Smith and Wesson holster.
Nice.
Paid $1 or $2 for it. Bianchi, Bainchi. Oh.
Dude, I found them holsters from Belgium, like World War II era before. Yeah, they're really good.
Eric, have you guys made any static sales recently on sports?
Uh, no, no. Someone did a couple weeks ago. Made like I think it was a golf club or something.
We made one on Antiquity recently. I think that was yesterday, 2 days ago. I'm really hoping that we can start pushing static listings. We gotta start encouraging people to put static listings in their live sales.
Oh, fuck.
What does that mean?
Sorry.
What?
Static listings. I've never
It's
heard
like a
of
regular listing.
like a buy it now listing.
Yeah.
Buy it now listing, yeah.
All right.
So it's important if you add your buy it now listing, like you did it the other day with the owl.
Yeah.
Like it's important to have those in there and to remind people while they're live, especially if it's their first time being in the live, and you could be like, "Hey, you can use my code for this item in the buy it now section." Or I always tell people, send me offers on anything in the buy it now section right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right.
I don't know. That's a good question. I've heard people ask this before. I don't know.
No,
The
you can't. You
You
can't.
can't? Okay.
It would be nice.
You can use it to pay for shipping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use the old. We're gonna use the automatic steamer for that yellow one.
Yeah, the day I'd ran 3 shows and I had so I shipped them all at one time. So all the money that came in on the first show went right away. I was like, yeah. All shipping costs.
We still. Dang it.
How long does it take to get instant payout on district? I
It
never
depends on what day of the week it is and what your bank
No,
is.
no, he's saying like
all my funds right now are still on hold from the last sale I did. Like they're still waiting for I don't have them yet.
Well, I guess I can't use it.
The
I
matrix
think
was
breaker.
different for me.
I think it should be in like the marketplace guidelines.
Is it?
LaDonna says she thinks you have to sell 1,000 items. So then I'm nowhere near that.
All right, screw it. Ugh. Why isn't anything working?
If I only had the answer to that question, I'd be in a much better place right now.
Yeah, a couple of people saying 1,000 items, and Joe Deal said you have to, after you reach 1,000 sales, you have to request it. Interesting.
All right.
Iowa mini spin.
All right. We're just going to the.
Yep, there you go. I just pulled up the whole thing. It says 1,000 trusted orders or sales on district.
That's a lot.
Qualify for once you have 1,000 sales, have less than 3 unresolved seller strikes due to non-shipment, canceled orders, or other policy violations. Once you reach 1,000 sales, contact district support. Early payouts can be revoked if you receive 3 or more unresolved seller strikes in a rolling 12-month period. Early payout don't work on the weekends. I do know that.
Yeah.
That's it. So you would love to have at least one static sale.
Okay. Found it.
Mm.
All right. Oh my goodness. Things are getting a little frustrating in the basement. You ever have that where you're just like,
Wow. Oh, yeah.
all right, yeah, we're fine. Yay.
Oh, yeah, start talking to the walls a little bit.
Or you just, or Jimmy, you ever just grab something? You're like, I could throw you across the basement right here and destroy you into 1,000 pieces,
Yeah.
but I won't.
Yeah.
You're safe for today.
Yep.
Hey, Cernoch,
Yo,
that reminds me of the day that the guy ticked me off at the flea market, and he wanted to buy something. It was on the wrong table, and he said it was on the dollar table. I said no, it wasn't. It was on this table. Well, I'm buying it for $1. I said no, you're not. He said he said I'm buying it for $1. I said no, you're not. I said give it back to me. He said I'm not giving it back to you. I said give it back to me. He said I'm not giving it back to you. I want it for $1. He gave it back to me. I threw it in the woods, and I said now you can have it for $1. I was so bad. He just kept because he kept antagonizing me. I said, you want it for $1? You gonna work for that?
That's how Tim. That's how Tim was with shipping that. You want it? You're gonna get it. Oh shoot! You guys are funny. You guys crack me up.
I have to go to anger management just to sell at the flea market.
You know what? I haven't had. It's all been peace and love at the flea market lately for me. I haven't.
No,
I haven't ran into.
I had a stretch where I had drama every week where I was losing my mind for something. I'm
Right?
doing better. I'm doing better now. My buddy's like, you need to take a gummy. I was like, I don't do that stuff. He's like, no, you need to.
I don't care if you do it or not. Now you-
Um,
I'm like, no, I'm good.
Mikey, that's hot. How do you request a payout from district? You go to your seller, and then your seller page, and go down to
Seller
wallet,
dashboard.
seller dashboard, and then it should say like cash out.
It'll say wallet and cash out.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Now, what's different between cellar and basement?
The what?
What's the
The
difference
onion.
between
The
cellar,
onions are different.
cellar and basement?
Is it a root cellar? Hey, Wes. Yeah, Sentimental. As long as you have your payment stuff set up, you should be able to go right in there and just click it. It'll take a day or two to get to you. Whatever's in the cash out. Oh yeah. $200 offer on something I listed yesterday.
Nice.
$275 that I bought for $5. The 100 mile.
Are they okay? And would you list? Because I was looking at your site yesterday.
That CTS monitor.
Oh yeah.
Leroy, you know the bad thing? He had 3 more out there and I didn't mess with them. I left them. Somebody came and bought that dude's whole table for $100.
I bet they did.
PJ called me. I was talking to him about it yesterday because it's his buddy that had the table.
Oh, that guy?
And he's like, yeah, our one guy or 2 guy didn't come. He'd have bought you out. You probably would have too.
I would have.
Yeah.
For $100, yeah. That would have been half my budget, but yeah, I would have. I would have my budget, but I would have.
He's like, I'm going home. I did my buyout. I'm heading back.
Hey, the first couple of years, Jim, I would spend $120 a day, and that was it. Sometimes it would take me all day. Sometimes it would take me one trip.
You know, I did not spend a lot there. I came
I
back
did pretty
very
good too.
happy with. I was finding really good prices, like
Yep.
really good prices.
I think
I was super happy with the result. Like that's the best trip by far for me out there. Like I did really good, and like mainly because like the spending and the items I found. Yeah.
Yeah, I've sold a lot already too.
I got home and I started going through my footage from my YouTube. The very, very first sale I went to on Thursday morning, I'm standing right over 2 bricks and a lithograph. Just standing right over them.
What, the brick?
The the brick. I'm sorry, 2 boxes, one with a brick in it, and the lithograph is just sitting right there. The first sale Sonia and I went to on the whole trip was that sale.
Hey, that means I
And I'm telling you,
guaranteed
me and Sonia were the first ones there. That's the first sale we stopped. None of you
guaranteed I
guys had been
stopped at
there
that
yet.
one too. Guaranteed I stopped at that one.
But you know why? You know why? The camera shows me standing right over it. But what I'm looking at is the fact that the guy is like an Amazon seller, right? Like he's
That's
got
exactly what happened with
swimming
me.
pools in the box, and he's got toys lined up, all the same toy. You know, the
Yep.
Amazon whatever bin or
Pro
pallet
seller.
seller. And so I know I just went like this, looked up and down, and turned around and walked away. But in the video, I'm standing right over that. Just it's right there for everybody. Like, and so the video is going to be fun, but it just kind of sucked.
Hey, you should
That was
put a thing on it that you call dibs first before you
Yeah,
leave.
that's who said that. Rod said that. Rod said I should call dibs on it. I dibbed it. Yeah, so that kind of it's crazy because I told you I remember I thought I saw that lithograph somewhere when he showed it to me. I was like, man, I saw that somewhere. Pretty crazy.
You can do that weeping face, like where you can change your face to the weeping
Oh
face.
yeah, I'm gonna come up with something on it. Man, so it sucked because again, I put in my SD card and I clicked on the first video recording and it was there. It was right there, man. The very first, and I remembered it. I remembered it for sure. Then it was they were still setting up. Like all of them were still setting up, not just that guy. Everybody at that sale was still setting up.
Nice, Wes. $100 into 1,000 on Facebook Marketplace.
Man,
Nice.
Oh, that's always
I need to do more of that. Marketplace isn't even can't even compare it living in a small town. Like there's not a good.
Yeah. See, do you run into that?
Yeah, I mean, so we sold some. Like I had some really good furniture, and we sold it, but the person literally drove from 3 hours away and from
Yeah.
a big city to buy it, and so that we we'll give you a deal if you're going to drive 3 hours. Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Because nobody here was interested in it at all.
That's how it is over here, bro.
Yep.
See, you have to be like something like in between, because in a big city, it's like you get flaked on, and it's
Yeah,
just
for
like
sure.
constant hassles and like
I agree, but like in Denver,
scams
we
and
killed it. In Denver, you would list some furniture and it's gone
Oh, I bet.
it's gone in 2 days if it's good furniture. Now we would have to deal with the flakeouts for sure. You'd have to sort through all that, but eventually someone's coming to get it.
Well, that's the thing. I'd rather deal with the flakeouts, knowing it's eventually going to sell, than just sitting on there with nothing.
Yeah, no, nothing at all. That's how it is out here for sure.
That's how it is out here too, because we're probably our towns are pretty similar, probably.
Yeah.
Like our areas.
I think Tim though probably has the worst flake out area we can imagine.
it's horrible. Everything about Facebook Marketplace here is horrible.
I think for buying and selling, I live in the best area.
Selling, I guess I'd agree. So like I'm tempted to start buying that stuff because we have our local auction house. Like buy that stuff and just take it down there instead of trying to sell it myself. Like the bigger stuff, just running in auctions and
Oops.
Hey yo.
Mm. Hey, this dolphin fan thing I'm a part of on Facebook has, like, the injury tent that they have on the sideline.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It says, Tua, Tua has put his home up for sale shortly after the Dolphins drafted QB Quinn Ewer. Tua may be out of Miami soon. He's got the tent listed like a listing for sale, like $69,000 for the injury tent. One bedroom, one bath. Jeez,
That's so wrong.
that's messed up.
You saw the Commanders and Dolphins are playing in Madrid
Oh yeah.
this year. Yeah, they've been leaking some of the schedule today.
When's the schedule supposed to come out? Monday?
Don't
Wednesday.
worry, Pittsburgh. They're not even playing next year, bro.
Hey, Cernoch, why don't you kick rocks? They don't have a quarterback. It don't matter.
Mason Rudolph is your quarterback, or no?
Yay. I'm so excited. Because they said, Aaron's going to, we want Aaron. We don't want to upset Aaron.
Wait, did they got Donner and Blitzen on their team too?
Yeah, Aaron.
They drafted Will Howard also.
The kid they drafted was decent, right?
Yeah.
Dude, it's pouring rain here.
Oh, it's
Pouring
been
rain
it's
here.
been pouring all night, all day here. Yeah,
Yep.
bro. Here's the thing. What about the Saints, dude? God dang. Carr was like, "Yo, I'm retiring."
Yeah.
I was like, "What?" Okay.
Hey Molly, you just have to go to your dashboard. You can do it on your computer or you can do it on your phone.
Hi,
Go
Molly.
to the district app. Go to your seller dashboard. On the app, it's easier for me, but that's just me. Wherever you're setting it up at, you just got to go to that marketplace.
Nice, nice domage. Like my domage. My domage.
Justin is going, huh? He said he had a load of hats.
Where's he going?
He's running on that training.
Oh.
Right, they got all kinds of stuff on here.
I said, now what?
Oh, click the live stream. Actually, you know what? I've never done it from the computer. I've always set mine up on the phone. Yeah. Man. How about those keywords? Yeah, on the app. Sorry, I got distracted. On the app, just go to Threads because I'm sure that's where you're setting up. And then, all right, go to Seller Dashboard. What am I doing? On Seller Dashboard, you can just click Go Live. Like, you see that right there? Go Live. Then you click that. You just got to change it to the right marketplace. And then you schedule your time and add your time. Sorry. Oh, man. Some fireman hazmats training manuals last weekend. That's interesting.
Yeah, some training manual stuff can do well.
Manuels. Jeez, I'm surprised y'all can't hear the rain.
Let me see.
I hear it outside my window.
It's dumping here, bro.
It was dumping at 6:30 this morning when I was driving the kids to school. I was like, ah.
So, now, have you ever sold a hat like this? It's Tampa Bay and ZL. ZP.
ZL.
ZP.
No. What is that?
The artist is Zulu Painter.
Nope.
Interesting. It's the Black Legacy game.
Interesting.
Yeah, but it's got like a little bio of the designer on the inside.
Yeah, that is neat looking. I've never seen that. Anything comping out on it or what?
I don't know. I'm just looking it up. I don't know. This may be a uber rare piece.
It doesn't have the tag on the bottom, does it still? Like the UPC code and all that stuff? No, okay.
Nah. Melonware.com. Yeah, it's got like the artist name on the inside too, like on the.
But it's not New Era though. Like who makes it? Makes it the hat.
Melonware.
I am not too familiar with that here.
Weird.
Did you get that thrifting or retail arbitrage?
Yeah, I bought it from the yard sale.
Gotcha.
Oh, wait a minute. I have something. Maybe. Well, I don't know.
My tape's so loud. Sorry, guys. Myself.
I just dropped a whole bunch of golf clubs in sports. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10.
That's wild.
Are you running with the goat tonight, Eric, on sports?
I'm running ahead of him.
You're only going for 15 minutes?
Yeah, because I may jump in with the other guy at the end. Why do you want to run?
No. I just wasn't sure if you saw that you guys were right there.
Who you jumping in with, Eric?
I've been selling golf clubs every Tuesday night.
Oh.
That guy Matt on there, man, he sells some super cool stuff. I got some kind of rare pieces from him the other week.
You guys sell on other platforms besides eBay?
Yeah, one or two.
I didn't know that. I'm stuck in a bubble. I don't want to get out.
What?
I said I'm stuck in a bubble.
I got from this guy.
Jimmy,
Yo,
when you do those stories,
yeah.
drop a link, hyperlink to the actual auction, so that way they can click on that, go to your auction, and pre-bid.
All right. I haven't been doing that because I don't do that on my iPhone. I guess I can just go to my right on Google, right? Like go into Chrome and find it.
Find what?
The actual sale. Because I use the Android, so
Listen,
I'll have everything on.
You can always just message me and I can send it to you, the link to you on Instagram.
I can get it like right on the browser, right?
But if I write to you on Instagram, can't you just copy it from there?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Okay, so I just do that for you. Anytime you need me to do that, just let me know.
that's the only reason I haven't done it because I don't do that on my iPhone.
Yeah.
Man, somebody threw this card in. Oh boy, threw this card in. That's nice. Little Payne Stewart, graded 8.5.
All right,
Card.
that's cool. Yeah.
Leroy, you didn't caddy for this guy too, did you?
Paint Steward. Or just the other guy.
Yeah, this guy sent me some cool memorabilia the other day. I think
Just Steward Sink.
Look at this one. This is a limited print as well. It's got the COA on the back. It's kind of cool. Got a little scratch right there, but you can do something about it.
Thinking about over on that Dave's Kitchen Market. We have this stand over here that they have those fried pies, but
What?
they're not like the ones we get on the side of the road. They're they're packaged, but they're made right here in Ohio. And thinking about going down there and buying some of those and selling them on. They're pretty dang good.
Yeah, right.
I'll get you one, Eric. You'll have to let me know if they hold up to the stand. You know, they're made to last longer. So they have like that icing crust on them. You know, but they are good. I'll send each of you guys one. You guys have to let me know if they're.
Dude, Joe Deals sent me fried pies one time from his auction house. Like they did, because he lives in Tennessee too. So
Yeah.
I'll
send you pictures when I get there. And you let me know what flavors you guys would want.
little window box. Payne Stewart.
Where'd you get that stuff?
From the golf guy, the Dibdick golf guy.
Oh,
He's always throwing heat. Yeah, Chris was there. Me and him were kind of bidding against each other.
You're live right now?
What?
Are you live right now?
No.
Oh, it said Chris Cernoch's friends. are also live. Okay. Sorry. Didn't mean to scare you there, bud.
He's like, I've been hacked.
It's like, who's live?
You haven't heard me. I've just been selling
Kevin's
$2
over there.
t-shirts. What?
Kevin's over there right now. He looks sad.
Oh, that's what I hate. I can go right here on my desktop. Huh? I need to get on Dimdit. I got so much stuff I can run on Dimdit.
Let's go, Jimmy.
Well, who wants to? I mean, I got toys. I got all kinds of stuff I need to run over there. Just finding time.
Yeah.
Because I've been doing all these. I've been doing the Tickweeding and Dibdit threads, and I haven't even run on Dibdit at all yet. Like, I've only done threads and Tickweedy and commons, but I haven't done Dibdit.
Dude, I'm still having no luck with this actual hat.
With the what?
With this actual hat.
What's wrong with it?
I can't find it, anything like it. Like, there's something that says this guy, but it's not him when you click on it.
Oh, that. Mm-hmm.
And I looked up this game, and there is a game that's played, but like apparently it's played every year. So I don't know when this is actually from.
Wait, I'm just happy Jimmy can pronounce Dibdit correctly now. How are you saying it?
I have no idea.
I was saying it wrong forever as
Dibdit,
well.
Dibdit. Is that
I
right?
was calling it Dibbit.
Dibdit. But now
Dibdit. I was calling it Dibdit. I was.
I have like these problems. These things, like I don't know what you call it, but in my head, like I have to say what I think. So like, I'm at yard sales this weekend, and I'm telling Sonya like, "Oh, you can run that on Tikwati." I don't know why I'm saying it that way. My brain is just saying it that way, and I'm like, I gotta say it right for the video.
That's just Tickety with an accent.
Yeah,
Tikwati.
Tikwati. And so like,
That's
I'm like,
funny.
I like the camera's running, and I can't say it that way for the video, so I gotta say it the right way. It's definitely just my brain messing with me. I can't even explain it.
Tikwati. Oh, I think we're in the overtime session.
We're in a little OT.
Did Leroy dip? He's waiting for no tax on overtime. That's what it is. He won't give you no overtime. Dude, I can't believe this.
I'm gonna have to do a serious clean job down here because I'm losing stuff left and right. Oh, there it is.
Where's this at? Delaware.
Nope. Got some pictures of the Nike hat. This one came out cool. It's very, very.
I'm trying to remember that. I once found an old Nike hat, and it sold really fast on eBay.
Yeah.
But it was the Nike on the front, but the hat was a K product hat.
Really?
And yeah, and I put it on, and I think I got like $45 for it, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I probably had something that I didn't know what I had. Obviously, it sold really fast. I should have did more research on it. Yeah, but it was a Nike hat with a K product tag,
That's interesting.
and I don't know if it was something that somebody made on their own. Or,
This weather sucks.
Does it?
You think it's a Naki?
right?
It's not good for my energy, my bones.
Cool. There we go.
Dang.
Got some pictures for some listings now.
Got some
Yeah.
boots. Ariat boots I'm about to list that I picked up in.
The Ariat boots?
I picked them up in Virginia at the middle school sale. That you guys went north, I went south.
Well, I don't know if you know this not, but boots don't sell, Jimmy.
Not at all.
No.
I sold a pair of boots. I got a pack today.
Man, I love selling boots. I don't.
Me too.
I've got a bunch of boots. I got a list.
Yeah, so do I. Maybe I'll do some leather cleaning today.
I'm like Cernoch. I don't let them sit no more. I get them home and they get listed. They get cleaned and listed right away because they sell.
Well, I've been doing it all in the phase.
I hear you.
So I got all the breakable stuff listed first. Then I got all the non-breakable stuff listed. Then I got all the golf clubs listed. So now I just have clothes and
Shoes, boots.
clothes and shoes. But I sold these. I took an offer, but
What were those?
they're Lion Fire boots by Thorogood.
Oh, Thorogood. Okay.
I took an offer for $100.
Hey.
Heck yeah. I do got to do some work on that. I got these Chippewa ones. You found Chippewa, and I found Chippewa on both.
Oh man, the Chippewas I found is missing the strap on one of the boots.
Oh.
These ones I got need a little work.
But I don't know. I feel like I could still sell them because it looks, like if someone to replace the strap, they could. I mean, they're expensive boots.
How about you just take the other strap off then? Something like
I
that.
don't know.
Ones are flattened a little bit. But
A little shoe tree action.
yeah, some,
Oh
they're
yeah.
in decent shape. Other than that, though.
So the ones I got are snake boots.
Yeah, I saw those, and they were sweet. They're like tall, right?
Yeah. They're viper proof.
Viper proof.
Yeah.
So like they're bite proof. Is that what that
Hello?
means?
Yeah.
Yeah, but these aren't bad. I don't even know if I'm gonna do anything to these. Should I loosen these? I might just sell them like that. Oh.
But yeah, they're supposed to be bite proof, I guess.
What are they missing?
So like right at the top of the, let me see if I
They
can
go like
find
up your ankle, right? Like they're
it.
like
They go
calf.
all the way up to your
That's your
calf.
thing?
Yeah. Chippewas boots. Okay, let me see. Stream. Share.
All right, I just had somebody come. I'm gonna go.
Okay, give me 1 second. I just want to show them
It's
that.
after 12 already. Holy crap!
Okay. Okay, so you see it?
Yeah,
That's what it's missing. Cernoch, you see that?
strap right there at the top.
Oh, that strap right there.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
broken off or what? Some good comps on those. Are those are the same ones?
Yeah.
Wow.
So maybe
Yeah.
I'll just list it for like $100.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Eric needs to go.
All right. About that time, anyways, right? About past that
See you
time.
guys.